The hobgoblin to Rekoj's northeast swings his flail and strikes Rekoj in the legs for 11 damage, renewing the mark and the slowed. Rekoj is down to 20 out of 52. Zook is up.
Right, Zook is going to cast Flame Seed on the goblin to Rekoj's north. But that's only an 11 versus reflex.
And he misses. That ends round 6. On to round 7. There are only 4 hobgoblins remaining, the 4 tougher ones, plus the spider, which has yet to do anything. A hobgoblin misses Rekoj, and Rekoj is up.
Okay. Rekoj is going to use Hungry Earth and counter power. He'll be attacking the hobgoblins, the 3 hobgoblins adjacent to him, starting with the one to the north, moving clockwise. So attack number 1 is 27 versus fortitude, second attack 26 versus fortitude, and the third attack is a miss. It rolls a 1. Hits for 13 damage.
Rekoj slams his weapon against the ground, bringing forth primal energy that makes the earth batter his foes. 2 of the hobgoblins are stricken, but the third is not, as Rekoj fumbles. So was this a burst 1?
It says each enemy in burst, but it doesn't say. He conveniently left that out. However, I'm assuming
it's burst 1.
not
Let me,
burst 0.
Autumn is up.
Oh joy. I might as well do what I
that's
did
fine.
last time. Throw a dagger at the hobgoblin just north of Coltaine. Again. I still haven't done a thing for whatchamacallit, so there's like, you know, I think it does more versus the AC than it actually says.
So what do you roll?
Okay, 22 versus AC. And if it hits, it'll do 4 damage.
The dagger makes its way past the shield and into the hobgoblin's shoulder.
Take that, bitch.
And one of the hobgoblins that Rekoj had stricken, the first, is bloodied. Coltaine is up.
Coltaine is going to use a Viper Strike on the hobgoblin directly to his north. But he only rolls a total of 16.
That's a miss.
However, before his turn is over, he will inspire Rekoj to regain lost hit points. And Rekoj heals a total of 19 hit points with the 6 bonus from Coltaine on top of his healing surge.
So Rekoj is riding tall back up to 39 out of 52. A hobgoblin takes a swing at him, but does not penetrate his hide armor. The hobgoblin north of Coltaine turns around, stares at the spider, shouts out something in some language you don't understand, points at Coltaine, then shifts seemingly out of the way to Coltaine's west.
Uh-oh.
He assumes a defensive position, and the spider pounces
Holy
20
crap.
feet onto Coltaine, crossing twice the distance of the well. Fortunately, Coltaine dodges out of the way just in time. The hobgoblins continue to bash on Rekoj, 12 damage from the one to his northeast. Rekoj is down to 27 hit points, and Zook is up, and it looks like John is woken up.
I'm gonna use my wild.
Oh, that's fine. That's what I was going to use with him too.
If I'm standing on Rekoj's square, I don't get like a attack penalty, right?
Yeah, you do. On Rekoj, he's not down. He's still standing.
You could sit on his head.
Yeah. I'm gonna move in between Rekoj and Colt, and I'm gonna cast Darting Bite on the spider and the goblin and the hobgoblin to the right. The spider being my first target. Attack number 1 is a fumble, and attack number 2 is 16 versus reflex, and I hit for 6 damage.
Now, is this like a burst, or is this two separate attacks?
It's two attacks.
You're sure about that, right?
Yeah.
Alright, so unfortunately, that first was... What did you roll on the first?
1.
So that's a fumble, which makes you grant combat advantage and ends your turn there, before you can effectuate the second attack. So Zook rushes into battle into Lynx form and bites his tongue. And that's how we end round 7. Round 8, there remains the spider, 4 hobgoblins, 2 of which are bloodied. Rekoj is up, recovering from the stun.
Okay. Rekoj will use an Earth Shield Strike against the hobgoblin to his east. But it's only a 13.
Swing and a miss. Autumn's up.
Okay. Torches. Can I throw them as a weapon?
You can. You'd get penalties for doing so, and they wouldn't do too much damage.
Won't it light things on fire?
You gotta light the torch first.
Yeah, but what I mean is if I light it and then throw it at something.
The odds of it lighting something on fire are pretty low unless it's like doused in oil. I mean, to light something on fire, you generally have to have prolonged contact, not just a sudden touch and then not touching it anymore.
See. Does anybody have anything flammable that they would love to douse the spider in?
I got nothing.
I'll take that as a no. Yeah, phase step may be the only option there. Alright, well, the first thing I need to do is re-equip my guitar in my main hand. Because, like, being unarmed to attack is lame.